So peeps, we're seeing where many persons always find the most negative aspects of things about the country to highlight. You know, still have to call out people when them not do the right thing, but at the end of the day still, as Jamaicans, we need to highlight the positives as well. You understand? There's some people where I sell out the country, but I sell the country. You understand what I mean? I say the government divest everything, but we want to invest. You see what I say? Now, many of us are born in Jamaica. We spend most of our life here, and many of the places where people crave around the world to come and visit, we have never visited. You understand? So this will be a look at 16 of the top attractions in Jamaica. When I say are the best 16, you know, are the only 16 what people need to see. It's just a collection of 16 out of the hundreds. You understand? So if you live in a particular parish and you know you have a shot attraction, I'm not calling nobody beat me too bad. You understand? So we will talk about it when we circle. Soon forward. So number one goes to the Negril Beach area, also known as 7 Mile Beach. Negril Beach is one of Jamaica's most beautiful stretches of white sand and aqua sea. The beach extends from Bloody Bay to Long Bay and the Negril Cliffs south of town. Tucked within groves of coconut palms, many resorts and restaurants fringe to shore here. Water sports abound and snorkelers will find school of fish swimming in the clear water. Be prepared for persistent orcas prowling the beach. Next up, we have Doctor's Cave Beach in Montego Bay. One of the best beaches in Montego Bay, Doctor's Cave Beach is an alluring strip of white sand fringed by clear waters that help shape the fate of Montego Bay. In the early 1920s, a famous British osteopath declared that the water had curative powers after swimming here, a claim which began to lure visitors from around the world. Hotels promoted and the area became a popular tourist destination, and it says the cave which the beach is named was destroyed by a hurricane in 1932, but the beach is as popular as ever and is often crowded with cruise ship passengers. Number 3, you have the Rosal Great House. It says built in 1770, Rosal is a restored plantation house with beautiful ocean views. Legendary Annie Palmer, the White Witch of Rosal, ruled here with cruelty and met a violent death. Today her home is adorned with furniture and visitors can choose between a day tour or a spooky candlelit evening tour topped off with tales of ghost sightings. I have done the day tour, the candlelit tour, and all the workout in the night with Annie. You understand? Number 4, Falmouth. Surrounded by sugar estates and cattleland, Falmouth is one of the Caribbean's best preserved Georgian towns. Once a leading port, the town offers excellent examples of 19th century Georgian architecture, including a faithful restoration of the courthouse. Greenwood Great House is a major tourist attraction in the area. Built in the 1790 by Richard Barrett, a relative of poet Elizabeth Barrett Browning. The Great House is now a museum with period furniture and a rare collection of musical instruments and Wedgwood china. You also have Good Hope Estate. Built in 1755, was an old-established coconut and sugar plantation. The well-preserved Great House contains period furniture, the first 18th century Caribbean hot water bath, old slave quarters, and the sugar mill with its water wheel. You have the Half Moon Beach, is a peaceful crescent of sand with coral reefs just offshore. East of Falmouth is a luminous lagoon named for its eerie marine phosphorescence. Number 5 on the list here, you have the Martha Brae River. Rafting the Martha Brae is one of Jamaica's most popular tourist attractions. At Martha Brae Rafts Village, guests can glide down a picturesque stretch of the river on bamboo rafts pulled by local guides. The relaxing trip is a great way to soak up some of the tropical scenery, and many guides will share information about the flora and fauna. We have Kingston. At the foot of the Blue Mountains, Jamaica's busy capital offers a cosmopolitan contrast to the island's relaxed pace. Kingston can be intimidating, but visitors can view some of the town's attraction on organized tours. The Bob Marley Museum at the reggae superstar's former home in Kingston's Kingston's most visited attraction and the site of the Tough Gang recording studio. Highlights are Marley's bedroom with his star-shaped guitar by the bed. Look for the bullet holes in the rear wall, evidence of an assassination attempt. In Kingston, you also have tours will also take travelers to explore mansions like historic Devon House, as well as museums such as the National Gallery and the Natural History Museum, Jamaica's oldest museum, with preserved specimens of the island's plants and animals. Also in town, the Institute of Jamaica's museum covers a wide range of the country's history and prehistoric to modern times. Hope Garden is the largest botanical park in the West Indies, and the National Heroes Park features statues of leading players of Jamaican history and independence. And it's at the tip of the peninsula surrounding the Kingston Harbours lies the community of Port Royal, the focus of British fortification in the late 17th century. Then you have the Blue Mountain and Junker Mountain National Park. I've been there, beautiful place. Blue Mountain and Junker Mountain National Park is an unspoiled preserve offering breathtaking mountain vistas, waterfalls, lush rainforests and exotic plants and animals. Encompassing 200,000 acres of tropical rainforest, the park is divided into 3 sections. It says the spectacular park is the natural habitat for more than 800 species of endemic plants, more than 200 species of bird, as well as the world's second largest butterfly. And it says at 2,256 meters, the Blue Mountain Peak is accessible by mule or on foot and is Jamaica's highest peak. And it says the 2-day trip offers thrilling views, and on a clear day, hikers can see all the way to Cuba. Well, we never did see Cuba still. Port Antonio at 8. Set between mountains and a double harbor, Port Antonio exudes the relaxed charm of a sleepy fishing village. Once a center for banana export, the area is distinctly less commercial than the other resort towns. Visitors can explore the many art galleries, hike jungle trails, and snorkel and scuba dive the coral reefs. A popular swimming spot is a beautiful 60-meter deep Blue Lagoon, fed by freshwater springs, and site of the namesake movie starring Brooke Shields. Navy Island, set between Port Antonio's 2 Harbour and reached by ferry, was once owned by movie swashbuckler Harold Flynn and was renowned for wild parties, so like it's a good place. Today the island is a favorite for picnics and day trips. Jamaica's spicy jerk style of cooking originated in the region, and some of the best can be found at Boston Beach, east of Port Antonio. Other highlights of the area include the 18th century British stronghold Fort George and the beautiful Frenchman's Cove, where a fish-filled river flows into the sea. The beaches here are a wonderful mix of white sand, shallow waters, and lush outcroppings of land. Nearby, Daniels River plunges through a gorge of natural rock in a series of cascades and pools known as Somerset Falls. Number 9, the Rio Grande River. Experts guide Paul Bambara through an impressive stretch of tropical rainforest along the Rio Grande during a 2.5-hour tour. Rafting here dates back to around 1911, when banana farmers in the Rio Grande Valley used to transport their bananas along the river, and the Rio Grande tends to be less crowded than the Matabele and offers beautiful scenery and gentle rapids. You have the Black River Safari boat tour and the YS Falls. I've been to both of these places as well. Crocodiles and more than 100 species of birds, including herons and snowy egrets, are among the creatures that make their home along the mangrove fringed Black River, the longest in Jamaica. That's not really true still. The Rio Mini is the longest river in Jamaica. Black River is second. Visitors tour the river on guided boats and enjoy a running commentary on the area's ecology and history. At the YS Falls, Jamaica's largest and least commercial cascades, visitors can play Tarzan on the rope swing and plunge into the wading pool below, fed by natural springs. Canopy rides and river tubing are also available. Number 11, they have the Rainforest Bobsled Jamaica at Mystic Mountains, Ocherius. It says Rainforest Bobsled Jamaica at Mystic Mountain is a popular rainforest adventure. Ocherius visitors can enjoy panoramic views of the town and sea on the Rainforest Sky Explorer. a chairlift ascending the mountain. It says the more adventurous can zoom down the mountain on bobsled. Jamaica, a single-person roller coaster ride through the forest, or glide through the treetops and canopy, a ziplining adventure. Other attractions here include guided nature walks, butterfly and hummingbird gardens, and an infinity pool and water slide. Number 12, the world's famous Dunn's River. Encompassing 180 meters of gently terraced waterfalls, Dunn's River Falls is one of Jamaica's most famous natural attractions. The falls tumble over rocks and limestone ledges into the sea. Visitors can climb the natural tiers to the top of the falls with the aid of a guide, while the less agile can cool off in the refreshing pools at the base. See? Number 13, you have the Blue Hole in Ocho. This is like about 15 to 20 minutes walk from my home. This like at the back of my yard. High in the rainforest, Cloak Mountains outside Ocho, the Blue Hole is a series of picturesque water holes fed by gushing cascades. Guides lead visitors around the area where they can explore the falls and jump off cliffs into the refreshing pool below. The adventure involves clambering over slippery rocks, so appropriate water shoes are recommended. Number 14, you have the Mayfield Falls and Mineral Spring, about an hour drive from Negril through Rainforest Village. Mayfield Falls and Mineral Springs are a haven for nature lovers. Nestled in the picturesque Dolphin Head Mountain, visitors will find 2 beautiful waterfalls, 21 natural pools, and a profusion of ferns, tropical forest flora. Butterflies and birds flit through the lush foliage, and touch riverside gazebos beckon for a pit stop. So I say guests can choose between a guided hike along the river, or they can wade through the cool waters, clambering over slick boulders, jumping off cliffs, and relaxing under the cascades. Number 15, it says zipline adventure tour. Outdoor enthusiasts and adventurers can test their skills kayaking and ziplining as they explore the Great River. I think something like this is on the White River in St. Mary as well. It says 2-hour guided tour, take guests kayaking through rolling rapids and calm waters, or ziplining above the river for a little adrenaline adventure. And it says a tour guide gives a safety and equipment briefing. We're not forgetting into that still. And the last one, 16, Reach Falls, tucked in the mountain forest of the Jonker Mountain Range. Reach Falls are some of Jamaica's prettiest and most peaceful falls. A gentle hike through tropical rainforest take visitors to the top of the falls, where a lifeguard patrols. Visitors can stand under the gushing cascades, explore underwater caves, and swim in the fern-fringed water surrounded by rainforests. Water shoes are recommended. Yo, I tell you already, and I say, a paradise to live.
Them a preach and preach, step over they go beat and teach. See them so me see, beat and teach. So beat and teach, so beat and teach, beat and teach, beat and teach.
So peeps, I don't tell you, you see Jamaica, a god vacation spot when the boss kinda, want breeze out, a yard him forward, you see me? One of my friends from high school, I tell him, Jamaica, the promised land. You understand me? I say the beauty of this nation, of this island paradise is unrivaled. It's just we as people need to stop the foolishness. You understand? Bring back the love and try to be as beautiful in ourselves as the environment is. You understand? We can't live in a Jamaica and many of these places we haven't visited. So they are not just for tourists. I know some people are going to say they are not treated the same way as tourists are treated. But look here at our country. Make we explore it. You understand me? I say make we know it, make we love it, make we enjoy it. See, for the people who have never been to the island, these are just a few of the many places that you can visit, have fun, enjoy with your family, with your friends. You understand? Just come and make we have a good time. You know, Bob Marley say one love to the thing. See, so peeps, make we go have some fun, man. Enjoy your island, enjoy your country. People around the world travel hundreds of miles to come here, and we have it at our fingertips, under our feet, and we now make use of it. So for everybody, yard and abroad, Zane, come to the promised land, no man. I'm out. Remember to like, share, subscribe. This is Steve saying, until next time, walk good.